Hello, this is Project Bulletstorm with our game Dustblade. Just gonna start it. We start in this town area. All the assets that we used, we've used free assets online. Um, the town assets and the desert assets are two different ones. Um, but we got this little barrier on the outside, so we can't get out. And it's leading us toward this pressure plate of sorts, which brings us to this text box, which lets you go back and forward, and it'll also stay when you're on it. It's a little bit of lore about how like the village is the endless mobs that we're about to face. But once you get to the end, um, the next time you click next, it lets you go into the game world. Um, the music loops endlessly. Space to attack, WASD to move around. You can also use the arrow keys if you really want to. I'm just going to mute it for now. We have a score. Every time you kill an enemy, you get 100 score. We have 4 different upgrades. The heal random amount is, I believe, 3 to 15. I may be wrong on that. And we also get 3 max health, and these stack, so 10%, 10%, 10%. We have a 800 base level times the level by 1.4 exponential, so it takes more and more to upgrade. Although at the start it's very easy, it just ramps up slowly. But the enemies don't scale, so it feels about balanced. I should have we did the boss meant to lower the health just for this, but I forgot to. But you can see down here we have some globals too. It also resets when you reset the game, so it doesn't like carry over to the next run. We have our time survived up to the top left, our level and our score. Everything has a health bar. We had some issues with that, but we got it fixed. Every 5th level, I believe, a new boss spawns, and we have 3 bosses. We did have some problems with enemies spawning outside. We couldn't really figure out how to get it to only spawn in this in the plane area, and they were getting stuck. So we just kind of let them spawn outside if they want to, but we just changed the physics later so they can come in whenever they want to. Bosses too, they can spawn outside. We have each of the enemies is a boss, and they act the same, like the same logic. Our first one was Hopper, like from Bug's Life, Gary from SpongeBob, and our last one is Bambi, or not Bambi. I forgot what it's called, but it's our game. You can pause it, continue. If you exit, it'll just close out of the menu. But you don't really, I don't believe the bosses give you any extra. Let me just show you the health. It doesn't like do it all the way, it's just a random amount. I don't believe the bosses give you any extra experience. It might have gave me 1,000, I wasn't paying attention. But it's endless, so the mobs will continually spawn. The enemies can go through all the obstacles. It's just a simple like, oh, Pumbaa. But they just go towards the player position. It's nothing too fancy, and we can't go through certain objects like trees and dead trees, and well, I guess it's all trees. I think we had some cactuses around somewhere that we can't go through. Yeah, right here. Yeah, we can't go through cactuses. But that is our game, Dustblade. Thank you.